be fucking awesome.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the journey of your life. Now, usually I share stories about slaying dragons, finding your gift, conquering obstacles and stuff like that. But not today. No, because today, well, Christmas is just around the corner. So today I decided to share a little story with you about Portugal, about an experience I had with the Portuguese people, which is rather nice, I must say. So let me tell you what happened. A couple of months ago, well, actually March, April this year, I joined the Supera gym. Love that gym. And I'm going to almost every day, like 4 or 5 times a week. But once a week, every Wednesday, I go there for a swim. Great swimming pool they have, by the way. And so the first time I got there, I jumped into the swimming pool. I was doing my laps, and then the lifeguard came to me and he said, "Excuse me, but you must wear a swimming cap. It is mandatory. Everybody is wearing one." And I looked around, and he was right. Everybody in the swimming pool was wearing a swimming cap, except me. But, since I don't have any hair, I thought, well, that rule doesn't apply to me, so, I'm not going to wear a swimming cap. Besides, I don't want to look like an idiot with a swimming cap on. Yeah, I know. I'm a little bit thin. So, so I said, yeah, dude, listen, I'm not going to wear a swimming cap. I don't have any hair, and that's why I'm not going to do it. And he said, yes, but you must. It's mandatory. It is the rules, so you must put one on. I said, yeah, well, no, I'm not going to do that because this rule obviously doesn't make any sense, to me at least. And he said, well, I'll be back with the supervisor, and we'll see about that. So after about 2 minutes, he came back with the supervisor, and he said the same thing to me, but wearing a swimming cap. And I said, okay, let's talk about this rule. I said, why is this rule implemented of wearing a swimming cap? And he said, well, it's for hygienic reasons. I said, yes, I know, but which are they? And he said, well, it's from preventing hair to get into the swimming pool. Right. So I told him, dude, I probably have more hair on my arms than on my head, so for that reason, I'm not going to wear a swimming cap. And he again said, yes, but it's mandatory, it's the rules, you must. And I said, no, I'm not going to do that. And he said, I will be back with the manager. I said, you do that. And so, I went on with my swimming, and he went back to find the manager, and it took him about 15 minutes or so, because nobody showed up. So I thought, oh, maybe they, want to let me off the hook, and decided not to follow up on me. So I got out of the swimming pool, I got into the jacuzzi, they have an amazing jacuzzi, and I was chilling and enjoying my bubbles and having a good time. And then I saw 3 people walking towards me. The lifeguard, the supervisor, and the manager. And by the way, this was the beginning of the year, they were all wearing face masks, and I could actually hear the music of Star Wars going, dun 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 dun. And I thought to myself, this is going to be an interesting experience. And so they walked up to me, and they sat beside me, and they said, excuse me, but we understand that you're not wearing a swimming cap today, which is fine, but we brought you a complimentary one, so next time you come here, you must wear the swimming cap. I said, listen, I'm not going to do that. It's a crazy rule, doesn't make any sense. And I started repeating myself, and they started repeating themselves as well. So we had this Mexican standoff, you could say, right? And, I was not going to wear one, and they were not going to let me go. So, it got kind of frustrating a little bit, to tell you the truth. But, for me, it doesn't make any sense. I cannot follow a rule that doesn't make any sense. I cannot do that to myself. It's just, no, I cannot do that. I have to stay true to myself and my values and stuff like that. So I told him in a very friendly way, I said, listen, I understand, but I'm not going to do it. Kick me out, call the police, whatever you want. I'm not going to do it. So they took a deep breath, they left, and all was well. So every week I kept coming back to the gym and doing my swim, no shower cap, everything is fine. I guess they put up a memo somewhere that said, listen, crazy Dutch guy with no hair, let him be, leave him alone, don't bother him, whatever, right? And so, but sometimes, they have like a new staff member coming in who probably didn't read the memo. And a couple of months ago, there was this a little bit of an older lifeguard, and he was looking around and he saw me and he said, ha, there is a guy without a swimming cap. I'm going to get him. I'm going to do my job. And to tell you the truth, this guy took his job very seriously, which is fine. If that makes you happy, go for it. So he came to me, and he was already a little bit pissed off. So he said, excuse me, you must wear a swimming cap. It is mandatory. You must obey the rules. And I'd be like, oh, dude, take it easy, man, And I told him, said, listen, talk to your manager. They know all about me. I'm not going to wear a swimming cap. Enjoy your day. And I started swimming again. And then he said, okay, fine. And then he made a phone call to the manager. And I don't know, maybe the manager forgot about me or whatever. So the lifeguard came back with the manager. And then, the lifeguard, he got very angry a little bit, you could say, And maybe he wanted to impress his manager and to let the manager see that he was the right man for the job, to convince people to wear the swimming cap or something like that, because he was going all, I don't know, Hans Landel on me, you know, Hans Landel from Inglourious Bastard, you know, the Jew hunter, shit, you know, and so the lifeguard was like, you must wear the swimming cap at all time, it is mandatory, you must obey the rules. Well, he didn't really have a German accent, but, you know, to me it sounded like that. And I'll be like, Jesus, dude, take it easy, man, you're taking your job way too serious, right? But then even the manager thought like, damn, you know, Jesus, this is my lifeguard, you know. So, and by that time the manager also recognized me, so he was holding back the lifeguard, you know, from preventing from attacking me or something. And he said to me, go ahead, enjoy your swim. And so, you know, once again, peace was restored at the swimming pool. And a couple of weeks ago, there was a new lifeguard working there as well. And just when I was getting ready to jump into the swimming pool, he walked toward me and he started pointing at my head. And I thought to myself, God damn it, here we go again, right? And so I said in my best Portuguese, I said, no falar Portuguese, falar English. And then he said to me, yes, I speak English very well. And I know who you are. I've been hearing the stories about you. You are the one that chooses not to wear a swimming cap in the swimming pool. But it is I who have to do my job, and I have to advise you to wear the swimming cap. And now that I've done my job, you can go into the swimming pool and enjoy your swim without the swimming cap. Huh. Well, that was kind of refreshing, right? So that was very nice. And so, once again, life is good. I got into the swimming pool, no swimming cap, and enjoying my swim. So what have I learned from this interesting experience? Well, maybe Portuguese people take their job very seriously, and there is nothing wrong with that. If that is your thing, go for it. You know, whatever makes you happy. But also, you know, it's not just that they take their job very seriously, it's also that they take the rules very seriously. And maybe, you know, that's because of the history and the culture and everything. I don't know that much about Portuguese people or Portuguese culture, but, you know, they take the rules very seriously. And you know, the rules are there to be, obey the rules, you know, obey the rules. There is no, I don't know, it seems like there is no space for interpretation. You know, to me, it's very personal. To me, you know, rules are more like of a guideline. You know, you do something with this and see if it works out. Because, you know, rules are, alright, they were created by someone, you know, a long time ago maybe, and maybe with other circumstances in the mind. Times are changing, things are changing, you know, maybe the rules should be bendable, right? But that's just me. Maybe you look at things differently and maybe you think, yes, everybody should wear a swimming cap in the swimming pool. Anyways, it's all good. Let me catch my breath. So that's the story about my encounter with the Portuguese people. I have many stories like that, by the way. So thanks for listening. Enjoy the holidays, by the way. Enjoy your eating and drinking. Go crazy like there's no tomorrow. And by the time it's January 2nd, you know, subscribe to the Supera Gym. Become a member. It's a great gym. You can see me swim without a swimming cap. And, well, that's all I had to say, I guess. Thanks for watching. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. And see you in the next one. Bye-bye.